Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again, early this Saturday morning. I want to talk with you for a minute. And I want you to know I want to speak to you as an elder, as an American, as a human being. And I want to speak to your heart from my heart. I want you to understand that as far as I can see, none of us are perfect. We got our different faults. We got our different good standards. But none of us are perfect. And not being perfect, we give no space to criticizing anyone beyond a lift up. So the things that I'm going to say is for a lifting up. And before I say it, I want to read something that I wanted to make sure that I got a chance to say and it didn't slip my mind. There may be two cultures in America, but only one reservoir of resources for life for all. The rules are across the board, all for one and one for all. So the cultures, together or separate, everyone's needs, everyone's wants, and everyone's desires must be met according to the rules of life, the rules of love, the rules of God. If anyone is lacking in any of that which is freely given, it is because the other has deceitfully taken from those without, wherein a virus has entered the program with the intent of destruction, a sign of evil, a sign of Satan. Today, it was better than before. Now it's returning to yesterday. But the outcome will be different today, for we will teach God's creation. And we will do that above all else. Now, how do I say that when I say we? I'm saying that I am speaking for the spirit world, the spirit of God. And I'm a physical being, so I can say we. And I hope maybe this, my friends, will include all of us. Time has revealed that most white Americans are persuaded by satanic tendencies. They are carriers of pain and suffering through violence and poverty, if in government. The remaining whites just go along to get along, and still others will support any just cause of any race. But evil is what they are most known for, wherein comes the people of color. The whites are always the villains, even when playing other nationalities in movies. They end up being the villains. And as white supremacists ruling the country its entire existence, white people should be ashamed. Yet, I know they have not known better coming out of their own serfdom into leadership roles with only the teachings of their own bondage to guide them. They should be given a measure of understanding and forgiveness, a gesture easily made, considering the past, the future we have to share together. For over 40 years, I have advocated a new America, a new system, a heaven on earth, a paradise. In 40 years, no one has offered to play a role in this endeavor or talk about it. So, I guess an impossible task as it seems for one person, I must admit, any support I have must be the spirit. And I guess since that's all I have, it must be all I need. I think that was clear. But if it wasn't, let me say it this way. I know there's a God, so I'm not afraid of man. I used to be. I'm not anymore. And I know one thing that makes me feel good is that every human being on earth, even my enemies, whoever they may be, not only do I wish them well, my advocacy is that their dreams should come true just as yours. And the things that I stand for is for life. So I'm not ashamed. There's no shame in my game. I wanted to live that life where all of my dreams, all of my wants, all of my desires could come true. I really wanted to, and I still do for the little time that I got remaining. But I could not even think in my mind that I would be able to, that I would want to enjoy such a wonderful life. When I look around me and see people living in ghettos, when I see people can't pay their bills, can't go to the doctor, can't finish school, can't get the car fixed, there's no way I would want to ride high while you are standing and suffering so low. So I made a decision. I was going to do everything I possibly could to ride high, but no faster than you could with me. And so, we are still down here because I've been counting on other people to wake up. I see now that they can't wake up. You, the people, cannot wake up. Whatever sawdust has been sprinkled on us as people has worked well. We have sunk so low that we don't even care about the people living across the street from us. But that's what happens when you are denied the truth, when you are denied the fruits of life. What can you expect? So here I stand before you to tell you that it is the Spirit of the living God that says that all things are made for all living things, and that no one of us should ever suffer. To do so is an affront to God. None of us should suffer for anything that we need to survive, including food, but not limited to, clothing and shelter and education and health care. And to make sure that everybody is beneficial to the process, they are to engage themselves with the gifts that they have been given. And those gifts are identified by giving them their greatest joy in applying. And then by doing that, you play a hand in all of that which resides in the reservoir of goods and services that you, the people, have determined are absolutely necessary. And beyond that, your personal gains is nothing but joy of life. And there is no money, there is no boss man except the rule of the people set forth that would provide exactly what you seek out to get. And that's what I just got through mentioning to you. There's no boss, there's no slaves, there's no serf. No one is above another. No one is beneath. There's one power, and that's the power of love, generated from the source that we can't see, but it made available and evident through us to one another. Now, God dog it, I want you to sit your tail down and play this video back over and see what I said, because you didn't get what I just said. But I want to thank you for giving me the time. Until next, this is Eddie Marcus saying goodbye.